We're excited tonight. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm excited. I got peppers, and they look good. So, as we normally do, we're going to get started this evening. You guys saw this pirate rum last week. It's pretty cool. It's good stuff. I love it. It doesn't really break the bank. It comes in the neighborhood of right around the $35 mark. I guess it's a little pricey for rum. Hold on, I'm getting a little out. There we go. But I love this stuff. This stuff is really good. Matt picked up a pulped. So this is it's kind of like a fruited sour. It's a Berliner Weiss base with a ton of fruit in here. So I'll read this to you. It's crazy. So this is a traditional Berliner Weiss. It's made with almost 1,500 pounds of blackberry puree. Over a pound per gallon. Dude, that's just ridiculous. It's going to stick to the rim. So that it's going to have like a light, tart, jammy, and refreshing taste, it comes from the Berliner Weiss base. It doesn't give me an ABV, but these typically run somewhere around the 5 mark. So not too crazy, but pretty solid. That'll be interesting to look at. That ought to be really good. And then on this side of things, we have a McClellan. So these guys do a series of scotches, of different types. So this is the Islay single malt scotch. This comes in under $40 for a smoky, peaty scotch. It's actually not that bad. I think these are like a 3-year, so they're not aged real long, but they have that young taste to them a little bit. But it's still pretty good. As you can see, I got into it a little bit earlier. And then, that hurts when that happens.
Yeah, that's
so. Again, our buddy is with us, Mike Coates. Again, dude, thanks for joining us. And he brought along, I wish this was in my collection, but he brought along one of his coins from the military. This is a Navy SEAL coin from Group 2. This thing is just badass. Like the stark gold and black. I just love this thing. This is crazy. And you don't see too many coins like this floating around. At least I haven't. So pretty hefty, pretty solid. Really nice black and gold. But that's pretty cool. And that's your classic Navy SEAL emblem. So, yeah, thanks for swinging by again, man.
Yeah.
No problem. It's good to have peeps here while we're doing stuff. And you can't forget the golden scissors.
There's a golden scissors.
Oh yes, that's gonna happen. What's going on, Lou Balls? So a couple shout outs. Steph is in the house. Dan is in the house. Northeast, what's going on? Welcome. And Mike Coates is in there. James is in there. What is going on, people?
Our wives.
Woo! Lisa, yeehaw!
Hey, Caleb. Hey, buddy.
What is going on? The last Spider Girl was a spicy one.
A little feisty?
Maybe that wasn't to me. I don't know. We're gonna.
Oh. I think that was to Dan. I think
Dan or at least whatever.
Yeah.
41 South. What's going on? Everything is good. The clutch that I'm cutting tonight is really, really good. We got 2 pippers. One, it could be a normal. Kind of looks a little different than normal. So it might be like a Zuwadi. And then the other pipper looks pretty crazy. I mean, I've worked with Enchi, Yellow Belly, and Fire, and this has something else going on. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to pour Matt's here so he can film it. You guys can take a look at this blackberry 1 pound, over 1 pound per gallon of beer. Ooh. So yeah, super fruity.
Super foamy.
Yeah, a lot of head, just like you like it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Matt likes to suck head. So I haven't got that far, but this is a big shout out to Mike Ranker, Ranker Reptiles. If you don't follow him on Instagram, I know he's huge on Instagram. Go give them a follow. Renker, I believe. Renker Reptiles. Great dude. Known him for probably about 1.5 2 years on Instagram. Yeah, rock solid guy. Hoping to get to Tennessee to show some Tennessee support and maybe meet up with him and his family and that kind of thing and do some.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool logo.
Some collabs. Yeah, this is super tight. It's my second favorite logo in the industry.
Behind yours.
That's right. So of the 3 clutches, the last video we did, we showed the banana stuff. You guys got to see them all shed out. The other 2 clutches haven't really shed out yet. There's one clutch going into shed we can take a look at. And the clutch previous to that with the hypos are probably a day or 2 from actually shedding. So we can look at them too. They're starting to clear up a little bit, but not enough to where I can 100% confirm if I hit any hypo. So.
Yeah, it's true. That's right. Small Town was down in Tennessee also. Who's in the house with y'all?
So
our buddy Mike from work.
I like that said y'all.
Y'all.
I like
yeah,
that.
that's a southern thing. So Renker Reptiles is just south of Nashville. So you have now Small Town and, to my knowledge, at least BC Balls that are in the Knoxville area. And then that other chick, she does a lot of like mermaid stuff.
Has the colorful hair.
Brittany,
She's
yeah. Also out of Knoxville, so just I knew she was a little play there. So we'll look at. I guess we'll start with the oldest one. And I'm not 100% on all the genetics on these, but you can see these guys are really still smoky. They're just starting to come out. I believe these are at least Enchis. There could be some yellow belly in there. There could be a normal, but that looks more Enchi.
Stephanie says, "Hi, Mike from work."
What's up?
What up, you?
Terrace Hawkins. Bro, you guys rock. Love watching your videos. Thank you always for sharing. Your animals are so gorgeous. Hey, we appreciate that, man.
Dude, Terrence, thanks for showing up. Thanks for commenting. It's good to see some new peeps in here. Love it. So these guys, not too crazy. Definitely not hypo in the mix there. These guys should shed out shortly. And then we have one of those. And 2 of those. So these are super pastel, I think, or maybe a pastel hypo. I'm really starting to lean away from hypo on a lot of this stuff. A lot of color has come in. I'm hoping things change a little bit with them shedding, but
I keep forgetting how close this lens gets. I'm like literally going right just over the snakes.
Yeah, about an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches away from the snake as he's flying over there. So those aren't too bad, but my 2 favorites of the clutch are these guys here, and I believe these are going to be pastel Enchi yellow bellies, and hopefully one of them come out het for hypo. Well, they're all 100% het for hypo, but actually have hypo in them, or visual expressions. God, I can't even talk.
It's all the drinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoa, that's bright.
How's that? Does that help
Right,
a little bit?
right into the eyeballs. It's great. Terrence is also saying he loves the Instagram stuff you do.
Thank you.
And he's enjoying a beer. What are you drinking, Terrence?
Yeah, it's a drink night. Obviously, if you've come here and you're watching us, like, we definitely have our glasses full. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Looking at the video there, those
Let's
come
see what it
through
looks
a
like
lot
going
more.
over.
Yeah.
Get a nice close up with the light now.
A little bit better. Yeah, so, I mean, we're starting to accumulate a few things to kind of show off.
Stephanie's asking if that's a half glass of whiskey you got there, Jim.
It sure is. That's like what they call a forefinger.
Oh, dude.
Almost 3, but it's a 4.
In my colorful drink.
Let's see, where can I start? We can start here.
He says Budweiser wants some IPA, but didn't have time to stop after work.
Hey, you
Hey.
gotta do what you gotta do.
8 p.m. and I'm drinking a Red Bull. That's from James.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'd be up all night. So this is a female, nice little blackhead female. I mean, I guess there could be red gene in there, but I mean, it has a nice tail stripe, but no major tracks or anything.
Hey, let's keep it clean there, Dan.
So, Enchi YB, yeah, how you tell him that when I'm running off of the mouth? Oh, wait, I gotta go back. What did Steph say? Yeah, she hit the nail on the head. Yeah, whatever. Calling me out.
It was
Lagunitas IPA. Nice, Northeast. I like it. Not responsible for what Dan says. Fit? No, definitely no fisting. Not happening. So, at least Enchi, leopard. There may be some red. There may be some red gene going on in here. It's got some color tints that I'm not used to seeing. So we'll see when it sheds out. We'll see what happens.
How many drinks have you had, Dan?
All right. So this is the one snake from this clutch that'll probably stay here. This is a blackhead leopard, and I'm gonna say Enchi.
Maybe yellow belly.
This is a male. Yeah, maybe yellow belly. Got some flames. This would end up replacing Dad upstairs, so then, once he starts breeding, Dad will become available. But I just love like the dark chocolate blushing and like the crazy pattern.
That just is awesome.
I'm down. I like it. It looks good. And then we have this guy here. This guy is this is the quad platform. Now, the head is really, really blushed.
Let's see if I can get it out here.
On this guy. So
There we go.
most of the quads, the head doesn't like blush to that extent. So there very well may be red gene in here that's adding to some of that.
It'll be interesting to see what the color is like once it sheds.
Yeah, once it sheds and get some meals in it, get a little bit more size on it. Like the pigmentation is going to keep coming in over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks, and then really amp up at about 500-600 grams. So, but the biggest rush of pigment is going to be over the next 2, 3, 4 weeks.
And for anybody new to the channel, our quad platform is the Pastel Enchi Leopard Yellow Belly.
Thanks for throwing that in there. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Well, we already did the bananas.
Yeah, so now it's moving on to the most anticipated clutch that we've cutted so far.
How do the videos go so long?
We'd show off a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we had. I mean, I could definitely go back through a lot of the stuff that's like the whole backs, all that craziness.
But then once we did egg cuttings, we would just BS and show more stuff off. And
Yeah, I guess we could still do some of that too. We'll see.
get into that logo again.
Yep, Ranker Reptiles. So before I get deep into this clutch, I do want to throw out a huge shout out to Matt Byram, Matt Byram Reptiles. These gentlemen that I met at Tinley through the Miguel gang, I guess, whatever you want to call it, and got to talking or whatever. I went to Arlington on business, and I shot out to see him and see his collection and stuff, and we managed to work a deal, and I picked up a Zuwadi. So the animal that I picked up from him is a Fire Zuwadi 100% het for clown. That male has been busy this year for us. Looks like he's going to produce, well, not crazy, but we have confirmed 4 clutches from him, possibly a 5th coming. So the next 4, so this is the only clutch that won't produce a visual clown. The next 4, well, definitely 3, possibly 4, will 100% have a chance to produce Zuwadi clowns. So, I'm very excited about that. Just to have the opportunity to do that. And with that said, a huge shout out to Miguel of Always Evolving for, kind of really pushing this project forward last year and making some crazy stuff with the Zuwadi Enchis and some of the other combos that he's made. He did recently post an Enchi Zuwadi that is ridiculous.
Outstanding.
And we have that chance to hit that here tonight. So the pairing tonight was an Enchi Yellow Belly, Ph Pied, and Ghost. I have not tried to prove out either one of those yet at this point, to a Fire Zuwadi 100% het for clown. So everything here is at least 50% het for clown, and then those 50%ers, who knows what happens with the Ghost and the Pied stuff. But that said, we've had a couple pippers, and we've got the golden scissors. I definitely want to get into these. Now, I will say this. Never have produced any Zuwadi combos. I might be overexcited and say every animal has Zuwadi in it, so you'll have to bear with me with this cutting as we go through this, because I'm going to see something that's a little odd, and I'm going to call it a Zuwadi. I really won't know until they come out, and I verify with a bunch of sources. But for tonight, every egg has Zuwadi in it. That's my disclaimer. So,
Zuwadi.
So do we start with the pippers, or do I kind of leave them for last?
Well, I guess you could just at least show that one off anyway, because it's already pretty much wide open.
Yeah. Now the first look through here, it looks normal-ish, but it is kind of bright. So it is definitely a lot brighter than what I would expect a classic or traditional normal to be. I could be wrong. Some weird, definitely some funky shape going on. A lot of connection. No real major alien heads. There's your head. This guy's been out all day, like 2/3 of his body's been out. So,
but up on that dorsal, like that yellow is just
super intense, bright. Super bright, and that head is definitely just not your classic.
So we were like, we kind of had a peek at this earlier, and we were kind of thinking maybe just a regular Zuwadi.
Yeah, that's the thought. At least for now. We'll see what happens. So do I get into this one? Because, that could be the pinnacle of the clutch. Nah, we'll save that for last. We'll save that for last. I know I usually do numbers, but I'm skipping all that.
Jim is just way too excited.
Oh yeah.
We're getting a little bit of Mike in this video too. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I want to get into this, and they're actually good sized babies. Although the eggs aren't really huge, but
about the size of a. Ooh, what have we got in here?
Fire or something.
Yeah. The color on this side is crazy.
Yeah.
Like over here.
Yeah. It has a lot of these squared off alien heads, which Zuwadi has. Like I said, I'm going to call everything Zuwadi because it looks a little different. It's not just a normal fire. And Dad's upstairs, so once this gets, 600 grams on it, I'll be able to confirm what it is.
That head is crazy.
It is.
Bushed.
Yeah, it is definitely very, very different. Fire yellow belly.
That's what
it's got the flames, so yeah, very possible. The fire yellow belly stuff I've done before
hasn't been that blushed.
The alien heads just haven't been that blocked out. And Dad has very squared off alien heads. If you saw the Instagram post from Miguel of the Enchi Zuwadi, again, those alien heads were very, very squared off. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a shed.
Northeast is saying doesn't look fire yellow belly to him. What's up, Mark?
That looks pretty classic.
Normal?
Yep.
Nope. Lisa's message was retracted. What? Oh, she just took it away.
There's something.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that blocked off. Wow. Zuwadi Sarah, not normal.
Yeah, that's hard to tell. It's definitely not. It's at least not Enchi Zuwadi, not based on what Miguel had produced. But who knows what Fire and Yellow Belly in the mix could add to all that. That looks.
That does look
There's
good.
a little cross going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really bright. That's got
It
really
is.
color.
Looks good.
Yeah, they don't have that squared shape. Yeah, Northeast. I agree with that. So that's where I'm kind of leaning, where that squared thing kind of makes a difference. Are we getting horrible? That's another normal. That's another normal. Yeah, like if you look at this,
Yeah, but then look at
and you
that.
come back and look at that,
Way different.
very different.
Nope, Kevin, haven't missed too much. We've gone through 5 eggs so far. This is what we got.
Yep, and the pairing that we have tonight is an Enchi Yellow Belly to a Fire Zuwadi. There's no visual chances at recessives in this pairing.
Fires.
You want to come out of there?
A lot of color.
Yeah, a lot of color, a lot of blushing. So Fire Yellow Belly for sure. I don't know if that.
Kind of any banding going on.
It's hard to tell.
It's almost. See, like that one's got deeper oranges. That
Yeah.
one's more a lighter color.
Yeah, there's like heavy flames though. Like if you could see back
that in there, yeah.
back into there, there's some like heavy flames going on. So that definitely could be like a Fire Yellow Belly. I don't know if that's Zuwadi or not. Maybe Enchi that's kind of doing that. Woo!
The fourth one, it looks like.
Enchi Yellow Belly, Dan says.
What's up, Leon? That is.
Oh yeah, there we
crazy.
go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, look at those flames.
Yeah,
Holy
that's crazy.
crap.
That's got to be the whole thing right there.
I mean that's all I can guess. Is that's everything.
Because it almost has similar vibe to her.
Because
the
a Fire
girls.
Enchi Yellow Belly is not going to do that.
No.
Look, holy crap! Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, I think that.
Woo!
I think you got everything in that one.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Woo wee.
Oh my goodness.
Dan's like, that has fire.
Yeah, there's definitely fire. It's lit for sure. I mean, I've never seen a flame that orange in the egg.
No. That's cool.
Oh man. Bro. Yeah, and there's Yellow Belly in that.
Yep.
I think that's the whole thing.
I think so.
Dude, seriously.
Told you were probably going to hit the whole thing. Another cool looking one. Yeah, that's definitely got to be the
That's
Enchi Zuwadi.
an Enchi Zuwadi. At least an Enchi Zuwadi.
Maybe fire.
Yeah, there could be fire in there that's lightening it up. But it's got clearly the blocked alien heads. Fire color here. Dude. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, because if that's a
Yeah.
fire Enchi Zuwadi.
Yeah, there's no yellow, like, doesn't have the yellow belly like that. Like, that's just screaming yellow belly. I mean, it has flames, it has some color.
But those are like whitish. Those are orange.
But dude, yeah, just not, yeah. Oh, man. I'm amped. So 1, 2, 3.
Maybe.
That's probably an Enchi Fire yellow belly. I bet you that's not even Zuwadi. Like you look at the alien heads, they're not blocked.
Yeah, not
They're
like
really
this.
they're really tapered. So there's no Zuwadi in this. That one's possible if it's just a single.
Yep.
And then something else here, and then a couple normals. But like that, this is like off the chain.
Oh,
Those flames are off the chain, and this one right beside it is not that far away. Oh. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, that one's awesome. Yeah, for sure. Put your shades on. This thing is killer. That is killer. Dude, when that sheds and those colors intensify over the next 2 to 3 weeks,
Yep.
dude, that is going to be...
It's going to scream.
I mean, it already screams. It's going to be unworldly. Oh, man. I don't know.
Well, you'll be holding on to those two for a little while, at least until you get the other stuff out of your other clutch.
Yeah. So, like, the other clutches that are cooking, they came... I got two clutches yesterday. I've got a third one that was due on the 15th, but she just went into shed again. So she's, like, deep in shed. That's another Zuwadi clutch that'll come, and then there's still another female that I'm pairing. And the last time we ultrasounded, she was 21 centimeters, so she's right there. She's growing. I completely hope that she goes, because then we could have 4 more Zuwadi clutches with the potential to hit clowns in them. So the Zuwadi clown will be monstrous. One of them is an Enchi clown. 2 of the others are super pastel yellow belly het clowns, and then we'll get into the other one later if she decides to go. But this is like, dude, that is crazy.
James is saying he's got 2 free spots in his rack.
Do you? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have a conversation.
So we'll have a conversation about the white one upstairs.
That's fun. We have all kind of conversations.
That one's pretty good.
Shit, like, dude, like, the colors are just nuts. I mean, I wish there was a better way to translate the actual color with our eyes into the camera lens, because I'm looking at this and it looks like a rust color, and it's really not like this. You get this hard peach red that is just insane.
Can you see the parents? Well, unfortunately, they are upstairs.
Well, yeah, we could,
Mr.
depending on how, if you wanted to run and...
Mr. Bumleg over here can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, you can grab them if you want to go grab them, and then we can just put them in a tub until we go back up.
Alright, it's the...
At least the Zuwadi.
I was gonna say
the Fire Zuwadi.
the Enchi Yellow Bellies in the 5040, right?
Yeah, it's in the, not the oldest rack, but
The one right next to it.
complete-
Yep.
The first complete
Your
rack. with all the
rack,
stuff. Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna put that down.
Here, we can look at eggs.
We're gonna just kind of, I'll clean this up a little bit, and then Matt will go fetch the Fire Zuwadi male.
I'm gonna grab them both.
Oh, you're gonna grab them both? All right. So he's gonna grab both, and he's gonna come back, and we'll take a look at that. So Mike, so the gentleman that's been here a couple, last week and this week, how many snakes do you have, dude?
0.
0. So the past couple days that you've been here, what do you think so far?
Pretty cool. I really like the white one.
Yeah, and so the big female.
Yeah, the one that has the all white spots.
Oh, Pieds.
Yeah, Pieds.
The Pieds.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, so he likes the Pieds, and then the cuttings. So not most people don't really get a full exposure to the whole world of ball pythons before they
Yeah,
go
it's pretty
like,
cool.
"Yeah, these are kind of neat."
Really cool.
Yeah, yeah. So have you ever had snakes before?
Nope.
Nope.
My kids have geckos.
Geckos.
That's
So
about it.
so your first exposure to snakes was here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, bro.
I
Yeah.
mean, the Pieds are my favorite. I just like that all white with the.
With some of the pattern in there.
it's
Yeah,
really cool how the
they're
pattern just stops.
yeah, and then you get like blotch
Yeah.
and then white and then yeah, I agree with you. I like the pied stuff. Yeah, Dan Monroe, which is on here, definitely has a lot of pieds.
These are Pieds get everyone. Yep.
Yeah, that's Lou balls. Yeah, they do. That's where you get trapped in it.
I don't know. I like the bananas too.
Hold the snake, Mike. You want to hold the snake? What do you want to hold?
Whatever, man.
You tell me. I don't know. I
That
don't.
banana. Where's that banana one at? I like that banana one.
The banana.
What are they? They call me out because they don't think I'm gonna hold a snake.
Probably.
Like, look at that scared man.
Yeah, that's right. New to snakes.
Yeah. Super cool, dude.
Yeah, so this is the holdback banana het tri female that is all shit out. She's ready to go.
I like the little spot.
Yeah, gonna start eating. So they had their first round of a chance at fuzzy rats and decided not to eat. None of them ate. So this week, tomorrow, they'll get some hopper mice and kind of charge up that appetite. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like. I like these and the Pieds. Well, I like them all. I'm not.
Now that becomes a problem.
That becomes an issue.
That's how my house ends up the way it is, because I started with a banana, and now there's just a ton of stuff everywhere.
What's the one we looked at that had like all silver eyes?
The all white one with the silver eyes.
Yeah.
So that's at least a super Mojave.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
I think she has pinstripe in her as well. I did get a clutch from her, so we'll be able to see for sure if she's got any other genes in there. So we'll see that pretty soon. I mean, Matt just had to go upstairs and grab 2 snakes. It's like 2 flights of stairs, 2 snakes, come back down. He probably got sidetracked and he's checking for pairings or something. What took so long?
He was paired with somebody. I had to run him down.
Oh, okay. So this is the Fire Zuwadi. Yeah, he got lost. He likes to do that.
My short legs, it takes me a while to get up and down the stairs.
What's going on, Titan? Welcome. Yeah, absolutely. School comes first. There's no doubt. Yeah, Kevin, I think it's like way too soon to see if this is its own thing or combine, like, kind of something else. But I think this is going to be its own gene, to be honest. If you look at the Enchi Zuwadi that was produced by Miguel, that he just posted on his Instagram not too long ago, and that I also posted on mine, dude, it's doing stuff that I've not seen with other combos. Now, it does look like a cypress kind of combo, but this is definitely not cypress.
And if you look at, think about the babies that you just cut open, there was a couple of them that had that bright, blushed out head.
Yeah. So when they come out and they shed, I mean, we'll see for sure. But I mean, this is a Fire Zuwadi, 100% Hetford clown, and that's a clown marker right there. The tail tip with its separate color. It can be a marker anyway. So, and then Mama is an Enchi yellow belly, and she's proven.
She's pretty.
So I mean, she's got great color. Really rich tones. Doesn't really have like strong pied markers. So even though she's a Pos Het, yeah, I agree, Kevin. I think it is its own thing. So not really hard on the tail stripe. Really no tracks to really speak of. So the pied piece, I don't think she'll prove for. The ghost part, I mean, I don't know. I just got to get enough time with the right animal to prove that out. But she looks good too. So they definitely make good babies, obviously. So I'm just going to bring these back over. We can go over these again real quick. So this one is a little funky for a normal. I think that will be a Zuwadi on its own. This one's is really blocked out. And
look at the blush on its head too.
Yeah, some funkiness going there. I think this will probably be a Fire Zuwadi.
What are you doing?
So pretty.
Yeah, the Enchi yellow belly is pretty solid. That's the worst part, is all that feeling. This one here may be just Fire, or maybe just yellow belly.
What do you call it? Salt and pepper?
Yeah, there's some stuff going on there, but it's definitely not a normal.
Yeah, it's just part of the Enchi that does that.
Thanks, Lou. I appreciate it, man. Like, yeah, I got into him. I was hoping he was going to go for last season for me because he was pretty big when I got him, but he wanted no part of breeding, so we were a year delayed. This one here, though, has really, really good color. Some flames coming up, so I think this will be like probably a pastel Enchi. No, there's no pastel in here, so this is going to be at least Enchi yellow belly, maybe some Fire.
I'm kind of handcuffed here.
Yeah, it's really good.
I like the head of it.
Yeah, the number 2. Yeah, that's number 2 right there. I agree with you. That's kind of what I'm expecting. I think when this guy's come out, like, there's even more of that funkiness off on the side over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, down toward the mid body there, and then the tail down at the end.
Yeah.
So I think he'll end up looking a lot like Dad,
Yeah,
with
it's
a lot of
that
that blocked out stuff. Yeah, see, really blocked out, and then it gets pretty funky. So yeah, I think I have 3 or 4 of them in here, which is fantastic.
Yeah, here's some of the funky stuff on that side.
Yeah, we'll show that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it gets like inconsistent. Like,
Right.
thanks, James. Thanks for swinging in, man. I appreciate it. Have a great night. And then the last 2, we have this one here, which my guess is going to be an Enchi yellow belly Zuwadi. Has a lot of the blocking, a lot of good flames. And then this one is going to be the whole deal. This will be the Enchi Fire Zuwadi yellow belly. And oh man, I can't wait for this to come out of the egg to show you guys. Those flames are just like, whew, there's so much color already. It's crazy. You can see that. Yeah, that's a good, kind of a good look at that one in the back, way down in there.
I wonder
Man,
if, like, as Lou was saying, the name is weird. I wonder if, like, Zuwadi has, like, a meaning. Like Whitland was, like, white lightning.
it does. And it was talked about before. I forget. To be honest, I forget what it means. But it's an African name. Yeah, I don't know. You got a whole mess of stuff going on there.
She's holding on pretty good.
Anything else you want to? You can put them up. Anything else you want to show?
Anybody want to see?
Well, you asked that. You're gonna be running up and down stairs
Oh, I know.
because the Chimera is upstairs. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I won't say anything. Yeah, she's got really good, like, chocolate, rich yellows. That's a good looking animal. Yeah. What do you got down here you want to show off? There's at least one.
Dark face? Or are you talking about the mallet?
Yeah. Look who's in front of the camera now. Yes. Yeah, the Malum thing. So, just a couple comments. What do you guys think of Matt's like color combo
My
tonight with
attire?
the orange and the red?
I think she'd do all green and do a green screen.
Like he just
Just
disappeared.
my head and my
Just
arms.
his head and arms.
Yeah, and that's enough of that. Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. So this animal here is really changing for us. So, what'd you have her listed as?
I have her listed as a pastel lesser malum bald, possible Enchi.
And with that, I think she's going to also prove for yellow belly. Yellow belly tends with the quad complex that we work with. This blushing that you see down here where it gets kind of light, and we're still holding some of these flames coming up the side. That's a lot of yellow belly, at least in the other combos that I've seen. So malum, bald, lesser, Enchi, yellow belly.
Maybe more, maybe.
Yeah, who knows? The pairing has.
A lot.
Well, why don't you go through the pairing, Matt, and let them know what was in that pairing.
The mouthful. All right.
Yeah.
So, the mother, she is a pastel spider, lesser Enchi, malum bald, 66% het pied, and dad was our quad platform, our pastel Enchi leopard yellow belly, 100% het pied.
Yeah, just like look at that head.
So 11 visible genes, or no, 10 visible genes with the possible of an 11th.
Yeah, with the pied.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Lou, you're right on point with that too, because this girl, the contrast is fading with her. So the dark, so all this like
purple.
brown used to be purple. That's kind of like mellowing out, but the yellows on her just keep intensifying.
Yeah.
So that's like you said, that's the malum definitely doing that. Kevin, for sure. It's a great color platform. I love what it's developing into. I mean, she
For
looks
sure.
phenomenal.
She just wants to run away.
The challenge is really going to be just figuring out what to put to her.
And like she's, really
Good
can't say she's got a long, but she doesn't
Good
really
striping
have
on the dorsal part.
Yep.
But track wise, I mean, everything here should be technically 66%, assuming if
50.
mom paid, mom proved out.
Yeah.
But no tracks on the bottom, but yeah, she just looks amazing.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. She's great.
She's great.
What else do you want to look at?
For her sisters up there. Yeah, all of her sisters. You got one too somewhere. Or no, she's
Yeah, mine's
upstairs.
upstairs.
Just chilling.
Yeah, they just staring out the glass at you. Yeah, Mark. Us too. But for us, like this was the first clutch that we've worked with the malum stuff. So, I don't know. There's definitely more to come. It just resides in females right now. So for us to really make any traction with this, it's going to take a while. This whole clutch of production that you see, like in front of you and the other girl, that whole clutch was females.
Yeah.
So we kept the whole entire clutch.
Yep.
And unfortunately, you know how females go. It's at least 2 years before you're able to produce something.
Especially when they're finicky. Like this one,
Yeah.
she's a real finicky eater.
But that's kind of in suit with mom. Mom's a little bit of a finicky eater.
Yeah.
She has been when she came from Nerd.
Yep.
What's the plans for her this year? What are you putting to
So
mom?
I really wanted to kind of minimize the amount of genes this year. So like last year, we just went balls to the wall through everything that we could throw at it.
Yeah.
This year, I'm doing the complete opposite, and I'm trying to prove out the pied in her to see if she's going to prove out for it. So I put an albino pied to her.
Okay, so you'll prove out the pied, and the worst thing you can do is make double heads.
Yeah.
And mom is a
Pastel, spider, lesser, malum, Enchi, bald.
right. So I mean, if you were to reproduce mom, and it's 100% double head, like
That's a lot of stuff right there.
that's some serious breeders there.
But
for
I'm
sure.
hoping to, maybe try to get a little bit more view on the malum stuff, you know, without putting a bunch of extra genes into it, just to try to understand it better. Because Kevin does kind of go over it a little bit in his book.
Yeah,
But,
very, very little bit.
yeah. Same as the bald.
Anything else you got down here?
Yeah. I gotta show the dark phase off.
Well, let's do this. I want opinions.
Between the two.
Well, the other one's in shed. I'm gonna put this in front of you. This I know is at least a killer clown. My question for anybody that's still on here that might have a little bit more experience with yellow belly is if this is a super pastel yellow belly clown. I have seen so many videos. I just have no idea what I'm even looking for in trying to determine if this is a super pastel yellow belly clown. I just honestly, I don't know. I have two of them. They look almost identical. And I'm going to keep one. I'm going to sell one. I just don't know. I got nothing. Zero. What do you guys think? Really good compliance too.
Yeah, so that's a straight up albino there. This is mahogany. It's like the mahogany oranges out there.
I mean, the pattern is super crazy
That one is a high contrast.
compared to what I would normally expect to see. So I would think that in of itself is probably enough to say it's yellow belly, but yeah, I'm not sure. What do you got there? Nobody's really responding to that, so
I'm just gonna
they may not know.
show a couple side by sides. So here we have an albino, 100% het pied. Show your head. There you go. So you can see in here, you get a little bit of the white coming out on top, a little bit of orange in the center. And this here is mahogany albino. So the difference that you get here is the whole head is orange. There it's not. I will have to say the normal albino is like a high contrast albino. The oranges are very deep on her versus the mahogany. But really like what the mahogany does with the albino. You get the nice dorsal stripe down the back. Little tiny alien heads. But I like working the albino stuff. We have both albino and lavender albino in house, so we'll work in both directions.
So Kevin, on your message, I got ads seems darker than a super pastel. Yeah, well, that's kind of where I'm at with this. Is it's definitely brighter yellows, and the alien heads are all over the place.
Actually, I guess we could stick with mahogany.
And it was a super pastel yellow belly het clown to a pastel clown. So there really wasn't anything else in the mix that I could hit that would make that happen, but I'm just not confident enough in what I'm seeing to call it for what it is.
So nothing too crazy here, but this is a pastel lesser mahogany. Kind of sticking with the mahogany theme here a little bit. So what the mahogany does is it shrinks all your alien heads, kind of cuts them off a little bit. And then when it mixes with the lesser, you get like these long patterns up near the neck. So it's still long enough.
Yeah, they just seem to like float.
Yeah. And then the pastel, you get the lighter head.
Yeah, it looks good.
And you get these really like pinstripe.
And you get
Eye
the
stripes.
the stripes in the dot. Darker dorsal, huh?
Something with a darker dorsal.
This is- Yeah, I guess I would have to have something to compare that to. You can show off the crazy dude.
And the black. The
Yeah, that's not it's not the crazy dude. But
Which crazy
the other-
dude?
Like one of my animals.
oh, you're crazy. That crazy.
Yeah, he's got a little stuck shed, but he's always good to look at.
Look at that. Yes, it's still long enough to do it.
Nah, that's all right. Like he's gonna shed soon.
You can keep that one.
No,
Yeah.
dude, no, bro.
This is good, man.
Get some bro love over here.
Simmer down now. That one's pretty good.
So
I've got nothing to say. Like, this dude is awesome. So pastel, super Enchi, hypo, desert ghost. Got to stack on some size because he's gonna be busy in December.
yeah,
but-
he's got
But he's got a little stuck shed there. You can see right up between the eyes. Eye caps are clear, so he can see pretty good. And the hypo with this Enchi turns all this stuff to like a burgundy gray color. It's just looks so good. And then the DG just brings in all this yellow and just cleans everything up so nice. It's just insane. Enchi and super Enchis by themselves tend to still have a fair bit of noise in the saddles. I mean, I've got nothing for this animal. It's just crazy.
oh wow, we have all you guys on here.
Reese, Jay wants us to bring a snake to work.
Yeah, we'd probably get kicked out of work if we did
Yeah,
that.
I'd get launched right out the building. Oh, that looks so good.
But we are like I started a new series for our blog on our website.
How many times have you posted on that blog?
I'm posting like three times this week, so
Well, up until now, how many times have you posted?
3.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get notified.
Are you a member?
Maybe not.
Well, anyways, we have a blog on our website, and just kind of starting it up. And this week, the series is the dark phase stuff. So I posted a video of Greg Graziani's video of the dark phase stuff that he had produced a while back ago. And then I'm going to continue it with some of the stuff that we have produced here, or the male that we're using.
Yeah, Lou Balls, I 100% agree, man. I saw that animal available and I was like, I pinched pennies. I made that happen because it was at the right time of year where I can still stack size on him, and come December, he should definitely be ready to go. So this animal here, this was a cinnamon to a Jopa clutch, and I believe this is a cinnamon Jopa.
It looks good.
Jopa adds a lot more blushing down the dorsal and all this dark tracing around every alien head all the way down. And then you get a lot of this kind of this whitish ivory color coming up. Pretty cool. So this is a male. He'll be, I mean, he's actually old enough to breed. He's just been a slow feeder. And because of that, I didn't really want to put him through the ringer until he becomes super consistent. But
Yeah, he became a chow hound there for a little while.
yeah, he's getting it.
But please visit the website and check the blog out. You guys
Yeah.
can leave comments and.
Well, just check out the website and
yeah.
let us know what you think.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time trying to get it reconstructed. So
Matt put a lot of time into it.
I did. So I would love feedback. So if there's anything that, kind of messes with the eyes a little bit, like with colors going over certain other colors, let me know. And then
Well, more so, yeah, that's important too, but any data that you might want to see on a clutch, because we have a whole section of all of our pairings and when they lay, what we have in that clutch and all that stuff, and then we're going to start linking the review videos to there. So when you go to that clutch card on the website, you'll be able to hot link right to the update video on YouTube that'll show you all the animals in that clutch.
Right.
So there's going to be a lot of information on there, and we would love to have your feedback on there as far as what works, what doesn't. Something extra you might want to see, or something on there that is just we don't really need that. Because we really want to streamline that part of the website so that it makes the most sense. So any of that feedback would be phenomenal.
And it is now mobile device friendly.
Yeah, so use your phone. Well, that's pretty solid, man. That's almost an hour.
Yeah, I think we hit our mark to where we normally do.
Kind of getting back at it. We'll bring these guys back around. Just kind of let you guys take one last look. And then the next time you see them, well, they'll probably be all shed, out of the egg. Those flames, they slay me. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, that's a great clutch.
That one will be out tomorrow.
Yeah, he wants to come out now. All right.
All right.
That's it for us. We are out. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Oh, when is the next video? 21st. Or no, today's the 21st. 25th.
Today's the 20th. So happy 420 day, y'all.
That's true. So the next one is the
420 Sunday.
25th. So that's Sunday.
Yeah, so look for it this weekend. We'll definitely have another video coming this weekend. And we will see you guys then. Thanks for dialing in. As always, our diehards here really appreciate you guys. And we'll see y'all on the next video.
Peace.
Peace.